Hi guys, welcome back to the Tcbaytc podcast.
Long time no see.
True that. We're finally back after us. Well,
How long's it been?
maybe a year now. I'd say it's good to be back, but that's debatable.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And this time we're in glorious HD. Hopefully yours as well.
Production upgrade. Production upgrade.
Of course.
Been working over the break.
Well, so basically, as you may have been very disappointed to see, we had a small gap in the uploads.
Yes.
Just about a year.
Yeah.
Due to some reasons with our control. You may have heard of it. COVID-19. A bit of a drawback.
That's really messed up quite. I think
not just the glorious podcast, but obviously that's the most important thing.
A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff.
Something.
That's cool. Yeah. So yeah, there has been a break. Obviously, being co-hosts from different households, we've not been able to meet. But finally, now that Glasgow is in Tier 0, we can.
It's not Tier 0. There's no lockdown, basically.
No lockdown.
I think at least.
Kind of.
So we can meet up again.
We're chilling.
Also means exams will be next year. But
Yes, proper exams means no cheating, no Hutchie giving all their students A's. Slightly political. We can
Alright, so basically on this episode we'll be discussing COVID, school, music, plans for future Olympics, and we'll be obviously doing the standard Trackmania segment.
What a game! S-tier games.
S-tier games, but due to this being a new series, we'll be making a new circuit. Maybe with input from you.
Yes.
If you'd be interested. Alright, so let's.
Who knows?
We'll start with COVID.
Yeah, but obviously, it's been tough. School has not been fun. Masks during school not been fun.
Masks aren't awful.
I think they're gonna continue though.
No,
I think that's one of the
things.
things.
At least 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Masks aren't awful. It's not like the end of the world.
I mean, yeah, but also 10 days missing out of school, which also will continue.
No, that's anything. If you get a negative test, you have to.
Not if you get positive though. Yeah, obviously, you're kind of screwed. But I mean, masks indoors, it was okay. It was just a bit inconvenient.
We'll be able to do PE again, which makes you kind of regret not choosing it for next year. Just in a free period.
Man, indoor PE. I actually can't wait for that. That's gonna be so fun. You can do anything PE now. Anything. Well, especially indoor. What can you do? What can you swimming? Can you do swimming now? Maybe. I mean, I don't really want to do swimming.
Swimming's alright, depending on the teacher.
It's not the best. It's okay. But start to do a lot more stuff. What else? Film, cinema. That's been a big thing. Tier 2. That was.
Cinemas are open again now.
Back.
Yeah.
Good films are coming out recently. I saw the new M. Night Shyamalan film, Old. That was actually very good. I recommend that.
I saw the trailer. I thought it was awful.
I mean, it's kind of hard to get a lot of this stuff from. I mean, it's not the most complex plot, but
man
it
grows
is.
Up. Dies.
Nah. There's more to that. Is actually quite a good film. I recommend that. Space Jam 2's out. Heard that's not the best. Obviously got my boy Don Cheadle, LeBron James. So that's.
Is Michael Basketball Jordan in it?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think he's in it. I can't imagine he'd be in it. Like, it's a kid's film. Like he did it when it's around him, but if he's gonna make a cameo,
LeBron James, he'd have to be the star.
Exactly. But I can't imagine 58-year-old Michael Jordan will be in Space Jam 2 with Don Cheadle. Yeah. But who knows?
I need to go watch it.
Tons of horror films coming out. I'm actually quite surprised. When I went to see End, there's a lot of horror films coming out.
I did think that, like,
don't breathe.
I'm not the biggest fan.
I hate. I'm okay with gore, like slasher films. I love slasher films, like Friday the 13th
is amazing.
They're so good.
Watched it on Halloween.
But it's like it's more the jump scare parts. It's not good. It's not enjoyable to watch.
Yeah.
But don't breathe too. It's a weird one. It's about this blind guy who has like this girl. Have you seen the trailer for it?
No.
So this blind guy has this girl, and then she like tries. I think some mad SWAT team try to take her away from the old guy, so he like kills them all. But
not poggers.
Yeah, but apparently, I was reading the comments from the first one. Apparently, he's like he's a bad guy. I don't want to go into depth of apparently what he's done because Snod's out of PG-13. But
let's keep the podcast family friendly.
Yeah, the podcast family friendly. But he's it looks like a weird film. There's also the other one, kind of similar to that. It's Nobody. Have you seen the trailer for that?
I've not really seen much. I saw this trailer for a film Limbo that I thought was quite good. It's about refugees moving up to the islands of Scotland. I think it's a comedy.
Alright.
Damn. Strange comedy of it is.
Nobody. It's the actor that plays Better Call Saul in Breaking Bad. Alright, and basically this guy he used to be like a mad veteran guy, like mad SWAT kind of vet guy. But then some people try to mess with his family. He needs to go all like John Wick mode. It is from the producer John Wick, but that actually looks quite interesting. It looks quite funny.
I need to watch some John Wick films.
Oh yeah, I've watched
Mission Impossible. I think it looks.
They're okay. The first
James Bond.
James Bond.
I've not watched many of the films, but I've read a few of the books, and the books are class.
I watched the Daniel Craig James Bonds. I mean, I watched Moonraker, one with Jaws, just because it's simply Jaws is one of the bad guys. That was quite good. But what's the new one called? No Time to Die.
Oh yeah,
No Time to Die.
It's got like this mad Nokia phone advert or something.
Yeah. But it looks alright. It looks alright. It looks alright.
Well, speaking of ripping the brand, No MacB logo you may have noticed.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they will not accept the sponsorship.
a year break really doesn't do well for sponsorships. They're not about that. They want how many videos? 10 videos a month. Something like that. We couldn't keep up with.
Obviously, we're only joking. MacB would never sponsor such a glorious show with their low tier water.
Exactly.
But I wish they did though.
They offered us a contract. We said not enough.
Of course. We need the 10 bags, and they were only offering 2 bags and free fizzy water. And fizzy water ain't about that life.
Nah, the still water is so much better. Like flavor fizzy water, I can kind of get down with it.
They released like a lot of new flavors. Follow MacB on Instagram. If you're not following them, you should. It's quite interesting.
What new flavors have they released?
They got like some kiwi thing, but I don't. Actually, that's not new.
Nah, it's not kiwi watermelon or something.
They've always had the kiwi.
Yeah. Obviously, the fizzy water is
the fizzy water is the new thing.
The new thing. Do they have it in all flavors? Fizzy waters.
Well, we're going to do a wee bit of research here. By the way, you can get Noah stickers, or go to rep
the Tcbaytc.shop.
On the Redbubble shop.
The Redbubble shop, okay.
Because we're getting shifted. Not
of course.
Fisted is what I meant to say.
The family friendly.
The family friendly podcast. What was I going to? Completely forgotten what I was going to look at.
MacB.
Oh yeah, MacB flavors.
Yes.
On their Instagram, it says. Obviously.
Yeah.
You should post about the podcast on your Insta, bro.
The timer's down. The timer's down. People know.
Alright, so MacB Water UK, who do not follow me sadly, but we're still gonna get them to.
They didn't do the follow.
They've got a peach flavored water. You get lemon flavor fizzy.
Nah, they're
watermelon, strawberries and cream. Strawberry and kiwi. They've just drawn.
Oh, that's kind of cringe.
It's a bit.
I'm not gonna lie.
A bit cringe. Not gonna lie.
It is a bit.
See, like the MacB Instagram page is much sure I read.
It's very artistic. What way is that cans?
Yes, they do cans.
Mad.
So I think it's a lot of the flavors.
Yeah. Lemon and lime. Looks like all the flavors. Alright, so lemon and lime twice.
If you don't follow MacB, you should. You should. Obviously, you got to rep the brands that support the show, support the brands that support us.
Or you should support us.
Never supported us.
don't support us now, but is what it is.
Speaking of supporting us, you can hit us up on Patreon. Sonny gets no money from that, but it's true.
Or the 2 levels for Patreon.
Cool Cat tier and Epic Gamer, and you get nothing.
And how much are they?
Because we can't offer early podcast access.
Because we're live right now.
Early podcast access.
Can you get early podcast?
No, we can't. Because we're live.
Because we're. I mean, we could offer people the behind the scenes, how we set up, how we run.
That's reserved for the TikTok. We should follow us on TikTok.
All the socials are. And they'll be at the break, won't they?
Yeah, they'll be at the break, except for the TikTok.
Because what's that? Just
Tcbaytc, obviously.
Obviously. No, this could be a TikTok page. No, it's still this could be a YouTube channel.
Well, I think we should rename the show "How Did We Get Here?" because we've gone from COVID-19 to sponsorships and not even touched on COVID-19.
Exactly. Exactly. What's another thing? Music. Music's back now.
Talk about music's back. More venues. We'll touch on that later, I think.
Yeah. Nah, I guess we could. But
we'll move through the list. You know, we got the notepad.
Yeah, so. Yeah. But what other stuff? Restaurants.
Oh yeah, restaurants are open again.
Back.
They were open quite a while ago, but now you can like properly. Well,
yeah, everyone's getting jobs now that you can. Oh yeah, everything's open up now. Except I'd say most people are trying to get jobs now.
Well, I applied for Domino's, by the way.
Yeah. What Domino's?
The one we go for lunch.
Respect.
Not got an email back though.
People are looking for jobs now. People are starting to drive, except you can't because there's such a massive backlog of them driving. I'm probably going to be driving by the time I'm 19.
I don't really see. Like, I want to drive, but only so I can go up north and down to like go places with my friends.
Yeah.
I've no reason to drive in the city.
I mean,
like schools. Well,
it'd be kind of convenient. Like if you're just outside Glasgow, you're going somewhere just outside. Like
we can just get train though, or like the bus.
I know, but like Mearns, Newton Mearns.
But who's gonna go there?
I guess. But
place,
but places like that though, it's just convenient to be able to drive without parents. Escape.
Oh yeah, skiing.
That's somewhere.
That's something
That's another thing. Yeah, as we said, sports are back. Indoor sports.
Hopefully soon. Well, I guess we can just use this to segue onto school. Talk about school stories.
So clubs are back. Hopefully school clubs are back.
Because otherwise it'll be a very shit 6 year.
Shawlands is not known for
its high class
sports.
Like,
or much just organisation of anything. Which is annoying, but school's back. As we said, still masks. Even
masks
though at break.
Yeah,
you don't need to wear them and you're sitting next to your friends.
If you're having but that's only if you're eating though. Yeah. If you're not eating, you have to
Who does put them back on? They just pretend you just have your bottle of water next to you. Sit every 5 minutes.
That does work.
To show that you're
show your top quality.
Big year this year though. Hopefully exams
will be properly again because
you kind of finesse it though. If with the no exams this year
obviously
most people
there were no exams. Big quotations because obviously there were exams.
There are assessments.
I think most places learn exams. Like we use a better name because in geography, my geography teacher, we'd have a test every Wednesday just to catch up on knowledge. Call it a learning check. I think that's a much better name. Learning check.
That's fair. That feels a bit more positive than assessment. But
for the exams, a lot of the foul play, like a lot of people cheating on TikTok,
I think everyone's cheating.
Yeah.
Just period.
I think it was impossible not to really see papers. They're just everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just a shame, to be honest.
I mean,
because some employers might see it and think,
I wasn't complaining.
I wasn't complaining either. But still,
to be fair, I kind of didn't mind.
Hello, David Baird. No more SQA, mashallah. True that, David. True that.
Yeah.
So obviously the SQA is getting reformed. Won't change anything.
Probably not.
It's been changed before.
Yeah.
It would just be the same.
It'll be the same. It won't be fun.
No.
But just get them A's and we're golden. Just actually study.
Well, that's a real challenge.
It is, but
got League of Legends to play, obviously.
Of course, we've more distractions now that we
now than ever, especially. Well, got a quick question. Did you actually do work at home when you were home learning?
Not much.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I think the only thing I did was I handed in my music folio.
Yeah, I did graphics stuff that wasn't meant to do at home.
That was kind
just did it anyway.
Yeah, that was kind of it.
We did physics stuff. Like teacher just didn't really check. You could just say, "Oh, I miss. I'll email it tomorrow," because teacher was a bit older. Not
what
very
not
amazing with technology.
Yes, of course.
Which was it made online learning a bit more entertaining.
Not
knowing how to unmute yourself. good times. Like,
Wow.
even I think a lot of the teachers didn't really understand how to use anything.
No,
Like,
I don't think they did. Hopefully home learning's finished though, because it is fun.
Like, it was alright
being
home
with
learning.
With your
It was alright. Just you didn't have to do anything.
I know, but it was
But
tough.
it was
like
boring
getting up at
too.
like 9
Yeah,
for like
when
a
you're
call.
not going in.
Yeah, for like a biology
and, like,
call.
some teachers just making sure you have to be in everything, or you get a message
yeah.
home.
And teachers making you like have to do work at home.
Which
That
I
was...
didn't have any of them really.
Bruh.
We checked work, but that was it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was
Like,
not fun.
it was quite strange though, like going back in, because obviously we were Nat 5s. It's been quite a year. Well,
Oh yeah, no,
few
the
years,
only
'cause, like,
exams we done were in S3.
yeah, we've
That
done
was it.
maths. Well, I've
Maths.
done one proper exam.
That was it.
Maths early.
And
Well,
that
prelims
is
as well
terrible.
for Nat 5, but it's not the
Nah,
same because
it
there's
doesn't
none of the
count, It
pressure.
doesn't count, yeah.
Because if you don't do well in your prelims, it's
Who cares for exams?
yeah.
Yeah, nah, who cares for prelims, sorry.
I think a lot of people care for their exams today. Obviously, today was results day.
Oh,
We're not
yeah.
going to discuss that because
Yeah, nah,
it's not something we really should
I
do.
think on the most part though,
I think a lot of people did quite well.
people were fairly happy.
Pass rates
with
were done
results.
from last year, which is expected though.
Yeah, alright. Wait, what now?
Pass rates were done because
Okay.
no less of just teachers. There was actual assessments.
Mm.
Few people probably, a lot of people will be happy with the results, especially since we have a difficult year. So if anyone didn't do as well as maybe they'd hoped, you've got a good excuse.
Yeah, exactly. But actually, most people are happy with the results. I know private schools are happy with the results. Inside information, apparently people were getting A's when they shouldn't have. But we won't go too much into that. Obviously, we don't have much proof. But
Inside information though, you know.
inside information, though, it seems pretty reliable.
Actually, is quite dodgy though with their stage lighting. So I
Yeah,
wouldn't put it past them
they kind of are.
to be doing up fraud.
Especially when I bet the principal's son got straight A's all day, like all day.
It's called a rector.
Huh?
It's called a rector.
What the hell is that?
It was like head teacher. They call him rector.
Oh, right. Okay. What is his name?
Don't go to Hershey.
Nice. Yeah. So.
I only remembered it because it's Scouts.
Alright. Yeah.
One of my friends went to Hershey. Everyone used to call him the rector. They said it's a bit strange when you're talking about the
Yeah.
teacher, like bit of Prince Andrew vibes. Must have loved Pizza Express.
It's a bit,
Like,
especially when that's a kid's dad.
yeah,
Yes,
we can't really be saying that though. In the
No,
podcast.
no, not on the podcast. But it's nearly
for legal reasons, entirely a joke.
Yes.
Yes.
I keep looking at the monitor, but so the camera's right here.
Look into my eyes.
I know exactly. But
It's been interesting. Yeah.
not as interesting as summer holidays though.
Summer
I'd say
holidays.
the summer holidays has been fun. It's been the first good summer holidays.
I preferred
a
last
long
year's.
time.
I don't
Really?
know why. I just felt it was more interesting.
Was it sunny last year's?
Yeah, I guess because I was out every day last year cycling, so that was a bit more.
That's fair. Yeah, no,
Good.
I've picked up golf a bit.
Did you
as a
actually?
sport?
Oh, no.
So, no, golf. I mean, come on, it was the Olympic sport.
Are you
We'll touch on that
It
later.
shouldn't be.
Nah, it's
I guess
it's fun.
I guess
fun.
if like equestrians and
driving
golf
range.
should
Have you ever gone to a
I
driving
played golf
range?
with Aiden Hunter just at Queen's Park, but that's it.
That does
Yeah,
not.
don't count.
No, driving range though is fun. Just that's how far can you hit the ball.
I know what it is.
Yeah, I know. But it's just mad fun, and obviously the heat's been perfect for it. Not
the weather's
recently,
been
Not
nice.
recently.
Some days a bit too hot, obviously.
Yeah,
Me being
exactly.
very pale, couldn't do much.
Well, I've got a nice tan. To be
Wait,
fair, I'm fairly.
One
good
thing
tan.
I've done is I've been beating my records and stuff on the mountain bike course that I've been doing. So that's been alright.
That's good. Yeah.
Scranned by a doggy when I was out.
Oh, what happened there? Tell us the story.
Tell us the
Noah.
story. Dog said woof. That's how I thought, oh,
Is
what a
that
nice wee. Nah, shut up. fuck's
Come
sake.
on, give us the story.
It was a nice wee sheepdog. Owner
Okay.
said something.
Alright.
Wasn't really listening to the owner, to be honest.
Chopper sick balls. It's from Stand By Me.
Oh, okay. The owner said something in junkie speak, so I wasn't really paying attention. You know, the local crackheads.
And what the dog do?
What the dog doing though was the dog was running along. So you know when you get like a nice wee dog, and it looks like he's just been friendly. You just want to go.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice dog, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
That's so strange.
No, don't do that.
You just want to like, the dog comes up, it just wants a pat or something. Oh, that's nice. It's a wee puppy. It's probably wants a pat. So he's barking. He probably just doesn't know what a bike is because my friend's dog didn't really, and was like pissed at bikes, and then.
Alright, okay then.
It's like my cat's scared of everything really, so I was like, oh, the dog just made me scared. Dog just comes up, just grabs my leg, but he doesn't like, he didn't break the skin. He just grabbed me. So I just left, and the owner just went around and grunted and then kept going.
How'd you get the dog off?
The dog just didn't. The dog just let go. He's a nice boy.
Alright.
I told him to fuck off, and he let go.
Just grab you for a few seconds.
Yeah.
And let go.
He was tasting me, thinking, my guy smells like a bit like a cat. I'm gonna.
But now it's like this does not taste like a cat.
No.
I'm pissed off. That's an interesting
There's also
story.
sweat and stuff from cycling. Wouldn't have been the most pleasant taste.
No. I'm trying any stories for myself or summer. No. Oh,
what boring.
COVID scare yesterday.
Oh, that's
on Sunday actually. I was working with someone, and one point
I've got a good story. I'll tell you.
one point they started coughing, and I was like, oh nah, they're fine. Because seriously, like who in the summer have you known that's gotten COVID?
Bruh.
Oh, right.
Sorry, that was government name there.
Exceptions, some exceptions, but it's not the most common.
Yeah.
People cough, you're kind of over the
it's a bit, especially since the vaccine's going around.
Exactly.
Which I got yesterday.
Exactly.
Waited 2 hours in the rain just to end up with a sore arm for a few days.
Exactly.
Bit pogger.
But it turns out they did have COVID, and
I love that dramatic camera movement.
It was not the most fun experience, especially considering I'd missed the first few days of school. If she managed to pass on to me, but I had to take the test. Not fun. Had to take 2 tests. Had to take the full test. They have one at Tory Glen, a testing station. I went there. They don't do it for you. They still just make you do it yourself.
No, they can't do it for you in case they get COVID.
I know, but nah, they have them at the airport. They do it for you. Yeah, that's the first time.
When I got it down the road at like opposite Tramway because my dad's had COVID.
Yeah.
Oh, that was. Yeah. I've got some interesting stories about Iceland. You keep going though.
But did the test. Turns out, obviously, I'm negative. That's how I'm here.
Yeah, he's on the podcast.
Bit tense, but
unless he's lying, might be snaking his.
I got the text message today. It was actually, 5 hours from filming. I got the message. So it was.
Is that why you were late?
Kind of a bit close.
This man says. Couldn't find this guy says, "I'll be 15 minutes late at the max room." Comes an hour and 10 minutes after call time.
Early.
Not great, boss. Not great.
I couldn't find
also,
in it.
We said 1 o'clock. You pushed it back.
I know. Because
you wake up at like 2, bro.
I woke up at 12.
I swear, whenever we meet up in the park, bro, boys, I can't meet 2. I'm still asleep.
I know.
I wake up at 9 o'clock every day. Which I'll have to change because of school.
That's so strange. I'm waking up at like.
When do you go to sleep though?
3, like 2.
Oh right, I go to sleep at 12. Because I just can't stay off any later.
That's fair. But yeah,
I listen to the podcast when I go to sleep, so we get some interesting.
We're 7:30 though. I'm not sure if I can wake up then for school.
I have to wake up at 7 because I go around. I have to get up and then I get a shower.
Yes.
And get ready to go, and then I have to go get my friend.
Yeah.
And even though meet her.
Yeah.
I wait 20 minutes at her house because. She's always like, Mum has to go at her, and then it's like, I don't think I've been on time to school in months. Just
go yourself.
No, I want to talk to my friends.
Listen to some podcasts and
I want to talk to my friends.
That's why I do. I listen to music on the way to school.
Big tutor teacher, big up Mr. Cocaine. He's a sound geezer. He always works in first, even when I was late. But, no tutor time though. No.
Exactly. I was gonna say 9 o'clock, really but a long day on Wednesday.
It's not 9 o'clock. It's 5:02. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, of course. But yeah,
this great. Oh, sorry, boys, with the ears.
Yeah. Of course. Long days. It's not going to be that. I mean,
it's still the same amount as each
3 periods though. we could have 2 free periods after lunch, and we just go home at lunch and null and void. But oh yeah.
I'm hoping for a free period after lunch, and then so I can get home.
Plus, if I'm doing PE this year, that's a free period more or less in this. And
well, no, you have to do
apart from the writing, but 3 periods of just practical.
Yeah, if you fail PE,
I don't think it's physically possible. Literally, like
probably not.
In music, I got I was like 6 marks off a B, simply from playing music. That's literally. And I'm not.
Well, graphics course I was on a B. The course work.
And I'm not physically incapable of doing sports, so let's hope. So I should be okay. Plus I'm with S5s.
He's really excited about that one.
No, I'm with my people now. I'm with my 2005 squad. So that should be quite fun. But I mean, can we call ourselves S6s?
Yeah.
We've not done like one property of S6 yet.
Yeah, but we can. Because we were meant to.
Oh, but I feel when we have our first day of S6 walking school, okay, we're officially S6. Right now we're like, kinda. I still refer to the S5s as S4s. Still refer to us as S5s, so...
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah,
I guess because S1s have moved up though, it's a bit...
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because remember, you don't remember seeing all the dumb cunts in the school and then...
All the 4 foot... Like 5 kids.
It's like average legs, you can't be calling people.
Nah, I mean...
They are tiny.
I swear they are getting small.
It's like, see the height of the tripod?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are maybe the height of my, like to there. They're like, there.
Yeah, no, they're like below shoulder height.
Yeah.
I mean, let's hope they've grown like myself. But I swear they're getting smaller though. Like, I know perspective is a thing.
Well, we've grown, I guess, because I always think when we were in S1, we were not that small.
I know.
But we probably were.
I swear some of them are getting like smaller.
Some of them are like
a
centimetre tall, swear.
I swear they are getting smaller. They are tiny.
Also, they act like rats still.
Oh, 11.
Every day, me and John are always a bit early to lunch. So we'll just be sitting there. Someone's standing outside doing TikTok dances up the windows.
Who stole the phone one time?
Who?
Someone stole the phone one time. He just opened the window, just took the phone and...
Oh yeah.
Oh, was it?
It was probably Riley.
It was probably right. I was thinking it might have just been people like just sitting with us for some reason.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people sit with us too.
I don't know, but it's like, you know, when sometimes it's like Zane over there.
That's always good fun though.
It is.
Or like big Zahir just comes up, he's like, oh, what's up, boy?
Exactly.
He loves Zahir for some reason. He's always like, he always talks to him, he's always
That's kind of sad. Yeah, nah, people have left. It's Karen.
Well,
mate.
He doesn't sit with us though, because obviously he's top shagger mentality.
No, but like, is she gone as well, or is she staying?
I don't know. I'm not friends with her. Like.
God damn. It's getting smaller. Friend group's getting smaller. It's quite a shame.
Yeah,
we're low on numbers as it is.
If only some people would leave the friend group.
Exactly. Nah,
yeah, no shade. Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
We need more friends.
Of course.
Parents are more friends.
Nah, but I mean, yeah, obviously we did have some unfaithful members, so to say, last year. I mean, it was all a joke.
What happened to Bros Before Hoes, man?
Non-existent. It's non-existent. The saying's over. Plus COVID.
Yeah, COVID kind of ruined a lot of stuff. We've not been able to like meet.
Yeah.
Because I remember in the first lockdown, for some reason we were meeting up a lot more. I don't know why.
Nah, we were allowed to.
I know, it's just we didn't this road. We went Tesco. Well, did you even go when we all went Queen's Park? Because Riley bought a mad spray can of whipped cream and it just kept going.
I did not. No, that's a shame. Why haven't we done that again?
I don't know. We need to organise something. Well, this isn't really podcasting conversation.
I mean, whatever. So, podcast 2 years.
I guess, well... Oh, my stories.
Your stories.
So basically, well, I've got a few. So
okay.
Since we're talking about COVID and stuff and examinations.
Yes.
So I had to isolate first in a week before Christmas, which wasn't terrible, you know. Basically, when my dad had COVID from someone in his work who came in knowing they had COVID, and spread it to everyone. So my dad got it.
Alright.
So my dad got the text when I left the house. I was a bit of shocked. So didn't find out until I was in physics studying for prelims, which were, to everyone's knowledge, still going ahead after the Christmas holidays.
Yeah. So
it was a bit stressful. So oh shit, I got to isolate physics. Not great at it. So at least, you know, didn't really give a shit about the subject until 2 weeks before the final exam, which was a bit of a drawback. That caused the extra stress because I thought when the exam timetable was announced, I thought the week we started studying, I had physics the first day. when it was actually a month away.
Right.
So I was like, oh, I've got physics tomorrow. I actually had maths, and then also I've had to isolate twice.
What was the second time?
Second time. I was stressing because I had maths. I had the maths exam. Oh, so I got my dad's friend who's teaches maths came in. Yeah. Helped me a bunch. Helped me study loads. And then I went in early to school. My maths teacher said she'd help me. Oh yeah. I went in after school. Went in early because I was still struggling with some stuff. So I went in early, and then I sat with teacher through maths and stuff. Worked on stuff. Thought, oh, I'm really ready for this. I was like looking forward to doing it just to get it, because you know that feeling when you think, oh, I'm really ready. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna ace this.
Not this year, but yeah, I did get a feeling.
Oh, I probably shouldn't have felt like that. And then so I was doing that. I was like, I was gassed. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna do really well. I won't have to worry about physics, because to get into uni where I want to study the art school, I need a B in maths or physics. So I was a bit stressed that I would fail both of them and then have to resit maths or physics, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Yeah, no. To be honest, because I was gonna do advanced higher maths. So I did.
But then you realised how.
I don't want to do advanced higher maths, and that made me 5 subjects next year. Well, so basically, I was all studying. I was all ready. I was sitting. We'd gone out to break, you know, to get a drink, you know, to prepare ourselves for the exam.
Of course.
Come back in. Like in the lead up to it, in the exam, about 5 people had been sent out of our class to isolate, and then another person went, and the phone goes again. And I was like, oh, this better not be me. I crossed my fingers under the desk, crossed my toes. I was just sitting smiling, thinking, oh, it's okay, it'll be someone else. I'll be fine. Oh no. And no, can you go to the office please, thanks? Go. And then I went out, you know, just went to go sit. Sat for a bit. Bit stressful. Yeah. Talked to some other people who also had to isolate from maths. So like some of my friends. So we were just chilling with in like the. So our school's got this mad office for isolation. It's actually a room with nothing in it.
Actually.
Yeah, it's just next to the teacher's office. It's got a bunch of kids' books and stuff for people to sit if they're going to do maths or S1s. So I was sitting in there looking at the books on the shelf. Took 2 hours for the teachers to get the letter sorted so I could go home, because I had to sit for 2 hours in a chair when I could have probably just done the exam and it would have been the same outcome because I was still in the school. I get what they mean though. So then went back in to school. No. And I didn't study much over lockdown because I was not feeling amazing, and I got complacent because obviously I had an extra 10 days to study. After my brain went, oh, it's fine. You're ready for this exam. You don't need to study anymore. And I also had an English exam I had to memorize stuff for, and then did the maths paper. Fucked it. And then so that was good though. It was a good reality check. And then so I worked really hard for paper 2. Did every single past paper, but it was kind of gas because I did paper 1. I did 2018. Got a C in it. Past paper was really started stressing. Worked hard. Got a B. Got to an A. Got to a high A. Got to 90%. And then I was like, spot on.
Exactly.
And then I did the exam. It just went well. Then English 1, since I was also studying for maths. Didn't do any English much. And then I tried to study English at home, but the teacher didn't give us much information about the exam. Oh, and so it's a bit. So then, so I didn't do amazing in that, so I had to reset it. But you know.
Yeah, but you got to reset it.
Got to reset it.
Got to reset it, and you got an A.
Yeah.
So
mashed it.
Exactly. Whereas I, oh man.
Another thing that was stress with the exams is we got told our physics paper 1 result right after we sat paper 2. So I got 53% in paper 1, and then I found out after I sat paper 2, and I thought paper 2 was much harder. So I was really stressed about that for the next week, and I had to resit geography. Since I had to isolate, I missed that exam. So I got to sit it again. Well, not again. I got to sit it. Right, yeah. That was at the end of the diet, which meant my exams lasted a week long. Well, not a week longer, because for some reason, the graphics teacher decided we're going to spread them out as much as possible, which is fair enough. Yeah. But it meant I had to stay in school a week longer than normal, than everyone else. So, but then geography exams slotted into there. Yeah. So I went from having 4 exams in 1 week to 3 because I had to isolate, which was pretty gas.
It's not bad.
One of my friends in the year below had 3 exams in one day.
Yeah, nah, people know that as well, yeah.
Nat 5 to do 8 subjects, and that's 2 exams. The way our school was doing it, so that's 16 exams total, which is amazing.
Yeah, nah, people know you had 3 higher exams in one day. Yeah. I didn't know that would have been.
Like, I had 2, but it was okay. One of my friends, I won't say his name.
Yeah.
He had...
Privacy reasons.
Yeah. He had chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
No, he had Graphcom, which we was allowed to, because he wasn't told where to go. He gets extra time in these exams, so he's meant to do it in a special place, special room. Yeah. He wasn't told where to go. He didn't know he was meant to go there, so he was late to graphics by 10 minutes.
Right.
So he just sat it in the classroom.
Right.
And since he gets extra time, graphics overran.
Right.
So he got an extra 15 minutes. But he had chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
Just after, like, it would have been
2
minutes, like a 5-minute gap between them.
Yeah.
But so since he had got extra time, he was late to chemistry, and he didn't know where to go for chemistry, so he was late to that as well.
Wow.
And then he got extra time on the end of chemistry, so he got no lunch. But also, they didn't give him his full extra time for chemistry, so he got to reset his all exams.
Oh,
lucky bastard.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of lucky.
Luckily, he got all the results that he needs.
Yeah, because it's like you reset again A, but it's like you have to do it again. You have to
all the stress
all the
again.
Information again. Yeah.
That was that's why I don't want to reset maths again. I didn't want to do it again.
It's also how clutch the cheating came in.
Yes, all the TikTok things. And
not just that, but people like
sitting, like before exams,
people sitting like different times for the same exam.
Yeah,
it's
because of like COVID. So COVID really kind of ruined that.
Yeah.
And the school can't do anything, obviously.
Exactly. But it's like one day people have moddies, next day other people have moddies, people do the paper, and then they didn't make a different paper. So it's like, oh yeah, this question's in, this question's in, this question's in.
Well, for geography, I got told the questions before by one of my friends.
Yeah.
And I just memorised all the answers.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you just go in, you do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the invigilators gave us extra time as well by accident because they didn't know ours was to finish.
Oh, right, yeah.
So that was quite nice.
Yeah. Nah, for Molly's literally like 15 minutes before the exam, I was just looking over examples just for one question, even though there's like 3.
For graphics as well, we some people came up for how you answer this. We just got all the textbook, school issued textbook.
Yeah, so I mean, it was good and bad. It was stressful. It was long. It was tiring. But you know, we did get some extra assistance. Got to reset some stuff.
Yeah, which was nice. I think it would be bad if they didn't let us reset.
Yeah. But I'd say people are pretty happy with.
I'm definitely for the most part. What it did. It's
fair. That's fair.
It was just stress, but I'm kind of looking forward to next year. I got all the results I need. Yeah, so I can just chill.
Plus,
taking the four subjects. Like, well, one's advanced higher, so it's still.
I know, but
what are you taking next year?
Bless me. Oh God. Pardon?
What are you taking next year?
I'm gonna take advanced maths, music. Sorry, advanced music, resetting higher maths, higher business, and crash higher PE. So 3 of them
I'll be chilled.
3 of them are.
They're difficult.
Higher exams. One's PE, and the other one's advanced music.
Discredit everyone.
The other one's advanced music, which
you're good at, obviously.
Hopefully, I mean, it's just the only thing is now I might have to do composition again, which
pain
is the worst. But
I already know that's bad.
And theory.
I don't take music. I just know it's not fun.
And theory's obviously not the most fun because it's pretty much all like classical music, and who likes classical music? So, but they're playing. I get to play more pieces. Hopefully, I'm gonna do some high grade
guitar.
Huh?
Should learn the guitar.
No, nah.
Do you only need 2 instruments?
Based on a bass superior instrument. Yeah, only 2 instruments.
How is it superior? It's only got 4 strings.
I know, but it's like way more techniques, and
it does sound so. It's like the uncredited sort of part of music because you don't notice it.
Exactly,
really.
But then when it's taken away,
you do notice it away. It's a bit like the drums. You really notice them. It depends on the song.
Yeah. Mix is like always.
Yeah, it's really important.
Bass is never really
fully
represented.
You can never really tell in live venues sort of when you can feel the bass. It's like the O2 Academy's class for that because it's got like a sprung floor.
Exactly.
So it just vibrates.
Exactly.
And then you've been to SWG3?
I have not.
Oh, that's a good venue.
I've heard it's good though.
What venues have you been to?
Barrowlands.
Barrowlands is class with its big floor, bouncy floor.
Hydro.
Hydro. I like Hydro. And the audio's actually
no. Beyonce says it's like the best acoustics in like Europe or something.
I saw my first concert there, and like I went for my birthday, and you know we had tickets for like up in the big seat bit, but you know my dad's got connections and that he knows.
So of course,
his friend's girlfriend works in the ticket office, so you know we got some like fifth row seats right on the floor, right in the center. It was amazing. Yeah. Kind of big difference up over in first concerts. It was like I saw Jean-Michel Jarre, who's an electronic artist, so it was a mad light show sort of.
Oh yeah.
And then saw MGMT, which was class.
Oh man, that sounds pretty good.
SWG3 TV Studios. Saw Fortet, is another electronic artist at Barrel Lines, which was class. Yeah. Yeah, that's it's a lot of good stuff. We're very lucky in Glasgow because we've got a lot of good venues. So the best band ever in Glad Cafe, you know, playing some sick tunes. MC Mophead's band, you know, he's many talents, drum and bass.
Wow.
That was actually class.
I really enjoyed that. I mean, yeah. Hopefully I can. The songs are just nice. I had guitars hopefully back indoors now, so I can get lessons. That should I'm looking forward to getting. That should be quite legit. So, exactly. But
what else were we on about? Did you go anywhere summer?
I went to Cornwall. I went to Newquay, which is supposed to be one of the nicest areas in the UK weather-wise. It rained most of the time while I was there. Yeah, apart from like one day. It was still kind of sick. There's not a lot. There's if you surf, I reckon no. Jesus Christ! If you surf, I recommend Newquay. Yeah. Yes, very very amazing restaurants. Takeaway though is the worst. Like make sure you book stuff like if in advance for whoever's ever gonna go to Newquay. There's this awesome surf shop there that did like skate stuff.
Did you do anything last summer? Well, because obviously we've not recorded anything in a year, so we've got a bit to catch up on.
Last summer, God, nah. I went Sky.
That's pretty nice.
So dead.
It's like the scenery though.
The place we went to was oh my god. It was the nice. I'm gonna bring up some real time.
Send me after all. Bring up the podcast. You know.
Yeah, bring up some photos of that and so the place was. It was kind of dead, but like this was like the view from like the living room and stuff. Ooh. It's like proper nice, like proper.
No, just you send it me.
Proper like mad. This big ass window, and it was. I just wanted to stay in the place the whole time. It was this Airbnb. It was really nice. The rest, there's nothing there. There was a nice restaurant.
You go walks or anything here?
Yeah, the walks, man. Oh man, literally.
Do you not like walking?
It's all right. There's no like mountains. There's no nothing.
So nothing really that interesting.
You go to the town centre. There's like nothing. Then you go to Aviemore. God damn, Aviemore is nice.
There's great skiing near Aviemore.
Nice. There's so much like so many activities.
What did you
do? So many activities. We just did like some bike riding, where you can hire canoes, all that stuff. Lochmore leaked. Jesus, wow! It's beautiful. It's this beautiful loch. Some people have gone there, but man, if it's sunny, wow, it's nice. And Aviemore is like just a normal place. It has like Subway and all that. Breakfast place. It had this breakfast place did pancakes. Goddamn.
Oh,
they were very nice.
When last summer, like my mum was convinced. See. Since I was like bigging up Duke of Edinburgh and stuff and talking about camp and doing gas and stuff, which we'll get onto later, I was like, oh, camping's amazing. And stuff, but my mum convinced to buy a tent, so we went camping twice. We went camping near North Berwick. Fucking awful. Like, so I was sure enough. Oh shit! I was sure enough. Like we got a tent split into like 2 compartments. I was sharing with my dad. For some reason, my mum and sister in the smaller compartment insisted on taking the 2 single beds that were bigger than the 1 double blow-up mattress. And like my dad moves about a lot in his sleep. He's quite a heavy guy, and he snores a lot. So I just wake up. Sometimes he's just lying like on top of me. And like the weather, there's nothing to do in North Berwick.
Yeah.
Like I went up a big hill a few times, which I'll put a picture up. Just to prove it, you know, there's like these mad whalebone things at the top, which is cool. So I got some good photos because like I just got a new phone because I was at my cousin's house and my phone fell off his desk and hit his thing.
Oh god.
And the screen underneath cracked. He won't admit that though. He says it's not his fault. He pulled it off the day. So.
Yeah.
So we went camping, and then a week, like 10 days later, we went camping again. But this time, like we went onto the. Oh shit! Went onto the Kintyre Peninsula.
The hell's that?
It's like there's a big bit sticking out.
Oh, right, okay,
which was lovely.
Yeah.
Like it was a lovely place, and like the weather was gas, but there was nothing there. There was no shops or anything. And because of COVID, everything like there was like an events thing in the games room that's all closed and stuff, so we couldn't go there. So like I just went on walks, which was fun, but it was just sometimes the weather wasn't amazing, and like it was quite a noisy place.
Oh, actually, yeah. Oh, I was listening for this year, Newquay, actually, there was this old arcade place. It was so sick. 50p a game. We had Pac-Man, Ms. Pac-Man, Galactica. Had this game called Track and Field. It's actually so goddamn fun. Me and my dad were duking out in that. Obviously, he won because he's experienced. But I even had like Rampage. You know, the film that turned into the game that was adapted into the film with The Rock.
Pixel.
Nah,
no. Pixel's awful.
Yeah,
it's an awful.
Rampage. It's the one with it's The Rock
or something.
Yeah, it's The Rock, and it's got this big white gorilla.
No clue.
No clue. Anyways,
that
I didn't play the game, huh? Oh yeah, no, I didn't manage to play it, but it was a cool thing. But there's also this mad nice sunset. But I swear, I got attacked. Like, so we're leaving right. So sunset went up with our brother. There was goddamn. It was really nice. I might put a picture up IDK, and so me and my brother were watching it, and then sun goes down. So I'm just enjoying the last of the sunset. There was like this lady around us. She was like dancing to music. She looked like she was on something. She was so weird. Like the music was kind of.
She was dancing to this music. She was. She was so weird.
The music was kind of like it was like this is nice jazz stuff. But then she was some proper weirdo. Anyways, I'm chilling. All of a sudden, there's like this bee. It's like this annoying ass bee. So
she assaulted you.
No.
Not a bee attacked you.
It kept like going around us. And it kept like kind of going at us. So then we're like, all right, walk away a bit.
Barry B. Benson must have known you were a fan.
There's this other bee. Go away. There's this other bee.
Oh, you pissed them off.
God, we were running away because me and my brother were running away because these bees were literally just flying at us.
You must have looked mental.
One just went there. I started freaking out so much. Okay, I went like that. It just wouldn't move from my shoulder. I was scared. I think my brother got stung. I'm not sure.
I got stung. I remember at Scouts once we were all running for the woods chasing each other, and someone ahead of us stepped in a wasp nest, and then me and my friends got bristly assaulted. I got stung on the ear, all over my foot and stuff. My friend got stung all over his head and stuff. He looked mental. He went Heartshooter, so no sympathy.
But I think they're native dark honeybees, which were
angry ones.
And another thing, if you ever go to
there's bees down south that are really aggressive.
If you ever go to Cornwall, go to the Eden Project. I went there.
Have you seen the Bad Education film?
Yeah. Exactly. People were doing the zip line. I didn't do it because big scaredy cat. But my God, it's really nice. I might put up a picture for people that don't know what it is. Like they had this hive of native dark honeybees, and I think that's what attacked me in Yuki. But goddamn, sunsets in those places are nice. That's about like the only thing though.
Yeah,
sunsets are proper nice. I mean, Yuki's kind of gas, but
yeah,
it's.
I went away to I cycled onto Millport with my dad.
Oh yeah,
which was pretty nice.
Yeah,
I got to borrow his lovely bike. He's got a nice wee carbon thing. It weighs like I can pick up with my pinky. It's mental. So that was class because mine's broke. So we cycled down there. We saw two birds of prey, and in the park across the road, we saw a parrot with blue markings and stuff just cutting about, and he was just zoom. So oh, that's mad.
Yeah.
My dad's got a photo. I'll put it in. And then we also saw Kestrel up over the moors, which was gas. So we got to the station.
Yeah.
I was still the better stairs on the way back. On the way there, we got to the station, just setting the scene, you know.
Yeah.
So we got to the station, take the train to Largs to come up the ferry. went mad green shutters place. I got called very handsome by an old man.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
No, by an old man. So because we were sitting, there's this place called the Green Shutters.
Right.
Just some nice food.
Yeah.
No, it's next to ferry terminal, and they were on their lunch break, so we were sitting there. This guy calls me very handsome, so
possible
because we gave him his table.
Oh,
He was like 60. He wasn't like old. He wasn't like old where it's kind of like acceptable, because that's like. It's like 80-year-olds say you're handsome.
Just what they do.
Yeah, it's like it's their thing. So it was just a bit strange. So we got on this ferry, cycle around. It has a gas arcade, air hockey, and loads of penny slot machines. Played air hockey against all my family. Oh yeah.
I'm the beast of air hockey. Trust, no one's beating me.
Played 8 games, lost 1.
Wow.
And I go at air hockey. So I was cutting a bulk milk for it, you know. We go ice cream, you know. We get things.
Of course.
So I try like every time I go milk for it, you know. I like to go and click on the bike, and since I borrowed my dad's bike, like my goal was to do 100 miles in the weekend, so I got that done.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, barely.
Right.
I could have gone up more, just a bit lazy.
Yeah.
So
that's
I almost got
miles
hit.
a day.
Almost got hit by a wall. Yeah. So it's 30 down there.
Oh.
And then
okay. Yeah.
10 miles each day, and then on the last day I had to do 24, and then cycled home 10 o'clock at night. I'll get onto that.
Nice. All right. Okay.
So I was like, I'll cycle around the island.
Yeah.
Let's do some mad.
Oh yeah.
My mum and sister took the car down.
All right.
Because there's not enough space in the. We don't have a bike rack yet because we got a new
Right.
whip. Because the road whip's too small. And I
Right,
want a bike on the roof.
What car did you get?
Skoda Fabia Estate, because we had a
Not
Skoda Fabia
bad,
before,
not
just
bad.
not Estate, so I wanted to keep the same sort of driving. So
Not bad.
got down there, did my lap of the island. Some guy, he's just parked. He just pulls out in front of me. So I show at him. I was like, "You fucking wanker bastard!" So I just yell at him because
You
obviously
realise he's in a car. He's bigger than you.
yeah,
He can
but
run you
he didn't
over.
signal or anything. Some old guy, and I just stopped and walked backwards. I think some guy thought I was shouting at him and not the old guy. So this guy just looked at me, and I was like, "Oh, I've done a bit of fooling myself here a wee bit." To be fair, you kind of should signal though.
Isn't there a thing in the UK about signaling though?
You have to. If
Nah,
you're pulling
I
up.
think there's like
And you have to use your mirrors.
No, keep going with your story.
Because mine was sprinting, so mine went
Yeah.
30 mile an hour. Because you know we got to go rapid.
Oh, of course.
At that time. And then so I was doing that, and then so that was like the most eventful thing that happened. And then on the way back, so we went out for lunch. You know, there's this great place to go eat.
Yeah.
And then on the way back, we were cycling. Me and my dad were cycling home a day early before my mum and sister, because my dad was going away with his friends. Big Morris and big up the squad, you know.
Oh,
the man.
of course.
So we were just going out. So we were cycling back early.
Yeah.
And we were really stressing about missing this ferry, because we wanted to make the 8:15 train home.
Oh, okay.
And then so we got to the ferry. We sprinted to like full speed and stuff up this mad hill, going faster than some of the cars and stuff. It was mental. And we get there. A massive queue for the passengers on the way back, and for cars as well. We had to wait half an hour in the queue, so we sprinted for nothing. Basically, it was a bit of shit.
Exactly.
So like the boat was there, so we were all gassed. We've made it. We've made it. And it's like half an hour. So we waited half an hour. We missed our train.
No, but alright.
So we missed our train.
Yeah.
So we had to sit in the station for 45 minutes, and I really need to piss. So
Why
I
don't
was
you
like,
just go piss then?
because there's no toilets.
Just go in the
it's like-
wild, man.
It's a busy place. It's large.
Fair enough.
So like we get in this train, and when we were on the boat, there was a bunch of Neds and junky bastards.
Yeah.
Like getting drinking and stuff. So we got on the train,
Mm-hmm.
and the bike carriage was full. So we went in the pram bit to put our bikes,
Okay.
and then all the Neds come on.
Yeah.
I start blasting tunes and jumping up and rubbing their arse on the window and stuff.
That's
And like they're younger than me, so I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
So I was just sitting, I got noise cancelling earphones, so I just chucked them and just chilled.
Quick
And they're all shouting, they're all playing like
Don't.
I Can Boogie and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And just these kids going along with his hands in his ears, swearing, "No, you fucking can't." So I was like, he's a bit waved, you know?
Yeah.
Because he was just going, like, moving mad.
Yeah.
So he's just cutting about, and then next station, these older people get on, maybe they were grandparents, but they were like 40, see? No, like 56 or. And then they got on with their daughter, so the carriage starts packing up. This dickhead from the other carriages kept coming for our carriage to say to us, "It's all kicking off in here," and just going back and forth. just to see, just to indulge in her pain.
Wow.
If he'd sitting involved it. And the kid was going off and down her. He keeps looking.
Yeah.
And he keeps going to the toilet. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be feeling sick, and it wasn't, luckily. Cause And then so this woman gets, these people come for push through all these people, and they're all the kids are all swearing and stuff.
Yeah.
And these people are pushing through with their like toddler and a pram, and to get to the toilet. Because even though there's other toilets on the train, you got to go with all the Neds in the carriage.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so then this woman starts kicking off because like all the Neds are swearing. She's like, "Do not fucking use that fucking language in front of my fucking toddler." Basically, she's kicking off, and then this kid who's like fucking mental, like doing the. He starts like. They start arguing and stuff. All these girls and stuff arguing with this woman and stuff. And it's like, "I'm sorry, Hen. It's not you. It's your fucking call, mate." And I was like, "Well, this is just going to be an interesting journey home."
Wow.
So then, these guys get on. Yeah. This woman is pregnant with her boyfriend.
Jesus.
Boyfriend's got a calzone. She comes into it later.
Okay. Oh wow.
So then they all start fighting. It's all kicking off. And people are going up to him, calm down. This guy keeps coming back and forth. So it's all kicking off, and guard comes in, chucks his camera on, like his camera on. The cam's down. Guard leaves. Kicks off again. This kid, there's this junkie on the train with his pregnant girlfriend. He throttles a kid. The kid who was doing that and he was being like and talking mad shit. Yeah. And the pregnant woman gets off with her calzone and he screams, "Dad, Darren or something, whatever his name was. I'm gonna hit that Wayne over the head with a calzone if he's." And it's like, sit down. So all the people are trying to get the pregnant lady to calm down. For obvious reasons.
Why didn't you just move carriage?
Oh, there's no space. Had bikes.
Surprisingly,
we had a place to keep the bikes. So it's all kicking off, and then it's like a proper shoving match. And then this kid goes out. I'm not gonna do it. But he lifts his t-shirt off. It goes like that, just outside. So they're all mental. Like unstable. So like we're going out. So they get off, and then this girl gets on with her mates, and she just sits down next to me. She starts talking to her. She's like 20, and she's like, "Oh, how are you doing?" She's like, "Oh, how was your day? Where you been and stuff?" I was like, "Oh, just her mates get off." And then her mates were like, "Oh, we shouldn't have got on." And she's just like, "No, I'm staying." And then they all get off at the next station.
Jeez.
At the same station all the Neds get off. So they just got off the train for no reason. And then all the Neds are like doing that in the windows. And then the old granny starts bragging about how she fought off all these kids and stuff, and just bragging to everyone in the carriage, and it's like, you shouldn't be proud of that. It's like you almost lost a fight to a 14-year-old. And then the pregnant lady's just pissed because her boyfriend's got involved, and then the boyfriend just sits and starts scrunning the cows out. He just did nothing happen to him.
Fair enough.
And then well, actually it might be time for a break.
Is it?
Oh, it's 57 minutes, I reckon. So
I guess we'll finish the story, innit?
So basically we just get off the train, and then I've got another story for holiday. So then like a week later, well, I've got a cat now. So this cat went to stay with my gran. Gran's like obsessing over this cat. He's a nice cat. He's very affectionate. My gran started playing hide and seek with him. So my gran would chase him up the stairs. The cat would hide, and she'd try to find him. And like my gran told us this story. Of she used to have a cat,
right? And
we knew she'd be responsible, because when she had a cat, her cat was getting bullied by another cat, and she chased this other cat down the driveway, spraying it with water, shouting, "You're a bad cat! You're a bad cat!" And then people are walking past. So the cat's at my gran's. Cat comes home. He's a bit mental now because.
Yes.
My gran's been teaching him to run up and down the stairs and play chase and play hide and seek. And then my gran's just texting like updates all the time. How's the cat? So my other gran gets the cat for a week. The cat's a bit more calm. He carried a bear all the way from her room. She's got a bunch of teddies on her bed and stuff lined up. So the cat just grabs a bear and takes it downstairs and starts playing with it. So legend. And so then we bring the cat. Like when we're taking the cat there though. He's chewed open like a lot of his, like he's got a wee box with a plastic gate, so he's chewed all the catches. So he just pushes his head out and he can like get out. So he pushed his head out, so on like the motorway, so he's just resting his head against my hands. I'm like, he just wants to be friends. Like have company. He pushes his whole body out and just starts like trying to look everywhere, like stare out the windows. So we drove him off, and then we head up north. So we went up north. stopped in this place called Strontain.
Okay.
And like these mad biker guys with mad white beards like Santa Claus.
Oh, nice, nice.
And they're being a bit strange and stuff. Asking the lady who works in the shop, so perfect recommendations. And I made the rudest cow ever. I went and bought a cornetto because it was a really hot day. It was like 30 degree. Bought cornetto Rolos in Ribena because there's no shops where we're going.
Of course.
So I was like, oh, I'll get that for the car. This one's like, next. Oh, here's your chain. The most monotone person.
Yeah.
Oh, won't be coming back here then. And then so we go there.
Yeah.
So we head, and it's another 20-hour car drive, 20 mile away. So we go for this wee place. We're like, oh, we'll be going there tomorrow to go over to Mull. We're staying up north, across from like Isle of Mull, like Tobermory, Ballymorey, across from where that's filmed. It's across from it. So we were like,
man, innit?
So we went there. It was pretty nice.
Yeah.
A nice house. I'll put a picture up. There was nothing there though, which was it was amazing. It was so quiet and stuff. So there's like a village but no shops or anything.
Oh, right.
And then there was another village like maybe 10 mile down the road. So then we go to Mull.
Yeah.
For a day. So we go over there. There's not much to do. Go to a man's Pebble Beach. I got terribly sunburned. Not Pebble Beach. Pearly Beach.
Okay.
So I got sunburned all over my legs and arms.
Nice.
So I put suntan lotion on, but we were there for ages. So the skin just started peeling off. No, I was away 2 weeks ago. So I got badly sunburned, so I was feeling a bit shit moods, and I was hungry. So we were on our way home. We looked. There's a chippy in the place where you can get the ferry to. Only place for miles. Yeah. And they're closed at 6. And like so we go back. Yeah. And then there's this place, the Strontain Inn, not the Strontain Inn, Lochaline Inn. So we go there, and it smells awful inside. Like there's just plastic tables outside and stuff. It's it's the local sort of pub place. And so my dad goes in. He's asking, "Can we get a table?" And then he's like, "Inside," and I'm like, "No." And then you're just like, "What do you sell?" Scampi and fries. And so my dad's like, "Can we get? It's just chips." He's like, aye. And like, Scampi and fries in a basket. Basically. So it's like we go. People leave, so we sit outside. We get Scampi and fries in a basket.
Yeah. Okay.
And then my dad, obviously, since I don't eat meat, and there's my sister and mum, we get the chips. Yeah. Spot on. Actually, better than Darius by far.
Yeah, was
get food poisoning there, so that's not really a challenge. They responded to my review, by the way. I read what they said. Yeah.
By the way, I looked up. Apparently, it's not like illegal to not signal in the UK. Like it's not like it's kind of just okay.
But you should have checked his mirrors though.
It's no, that's probably just dumb. But I don't think it's illegal to.
It's not illegal, but it's not smart.
It's not even like unlawful. I don't know why it's not.
It probably should.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like you literally can just turn.
Yeah, and that's
for no reason.
So basically, we're chilling, we're getting our scran, and then there's the local police rock up, because there's nothing there, so the police has nothing to do.
Okay, yeah.
They just rock up, they're like, "Oh, how you doing?" Like saying hello to everyone. Yeah. This dog's just sitting up, looking at tables, trying to steal food from other people's tables. Yeah. So then we're there, and my dad's like shouting and stuff like, "Oh, this guy, he's the same guy as from the Strontain place. He's the same guy," but he doesn't realize he's doing it. But he's talking really loud. Yeah. And like. I'm talking about people, and it's like mental. Oh, they've deleted the reply. They just said, "We're sorry to hear that. Please come back."
What did you say?
I said, "Give me food poisoning because he touched the meat and didn't put gloves on or wash his hands." Just, I'm not going back. Obviously.
What is Darius rated?
3.4 stars.
I should be terrible. At least five stars. I think
they've got a lot of 5 stars.
Had you? I mean, it's some shop. Chicken burgers are elite.
So look at the 5 stars, and it's all just 1 star. No. I'll put a screenshot in after, but it's all 1 star.
Oh man, that's a shame.
It's off.
That's a shame.
Alright, so basically we go to this place. My dad's like off, and then we just head home, and there's nothing there. So then we go for a walk the next day. So the guy we're staying with says, "Oh yeah, we've got a wee book of walks and stuff, and an ordnance survey map." Yeah. So there's like this abandoned village. I'll put a picture in. Yeah. So we'll go there, and it's this is pretty nice. Yeah. So we go to this abandoned village. So we walk, and then we're like, "Oh, you can walk along the coast." And not right. It's just like Crofters, sort of like from. No. Never mind. It don't matter.
Yeah.
As we're walking back along the coast.
Yeah.
So we're heading along. It's pretty chilled out. It's quite nice. And then it's like, it's been like an hour and we've barely gone anything, and it's roasting. We have no water with us. We drank it all or something. So so me and my dad's like, oh, you and Mia go off and take the keys, and you'll get there in half an hour. Yeah. 5 miles away, not half an hour, and along the rocks and stuff. So we just wait out at the beach for them. Yeah. So we're waiting there, and then we find, well, I've got a thing to show. Okay.
Oh man. Was that a scythe?
Got a stag antler.
Just
found that.
Is that? Let's see.
So
this looks like a scythe.
It's pretty mad, isn't it? So we found that when I was out walking, and then we're going there, and then so we have to find a path, and on the Ordnance Survey map though, 13 years out of date. So the paths are out of date on it. So we find a path. It's not there. So but like to get to that, we climbed up basically like this sort of steepness. Yeah. With just ferns and jaggy nettles and climbing over walls and stuff. My mum was knackered, and she doesn't walk. Of course, yeah. So we're going up there, and it's all ferns and stuff on top of this cliff. Oh, there's meant to be a path here. There's not a path. So my dad and my sister go off. They're walking so close to the edge. They're like, oh, we'll just go down that valley and up it. Yeah. V-shaped valley, so it's like this. So you couldn't off. Right, yeah. But we just walked to the end of the valley, and then I was like, oh, so we had to climb a fence because the gate wasn't open. And it's
that's not something like fun experience.
It's quite eventful. Then we just headed home. Well, not headed like just straight then, but we were there another few days and then just came home. Went to this place, TJ's Diner in Tyndrum. It's actually really nice. Got one in Stirling, and they do they've got famous grilled cheese. I've been there before, just before COVID. I was meant to go skiing with scouts, but it was too windy. And like Glencoe Ski Resort, it's great for skiing. Always have loads of snow. But the only problem is their chairlift is if it's over 40 mph winds, then no chairlift. But it's built in like a valley, so there's always really strong winds. So it's like really temperamental.
So what do you do if you can't use chairlift?
You just go home.
Or you just could walk up, but obviously you wouldn't. Yeah, man. So
I got skiing a week after though, before COVID. Just gas. All right. I guess we'll take a break now. And
that's big catch up. From the hour.
I guess we'll just go for a 2 hour.
We'll
see how long we can talk for.
We'll discuss more recent stuff. I guess when we get back.
And because you kind of said.
Oh yeah.
Alright, we'll be back shortly. Alright, guys. Welcome back.
Oh no! We already said that. Go on. Back from the break.
Welcome back. Yeah.
Alright. Muffins. So.
Yeah, we're back. Put my notebook over there. What are we talking about now? It's well, I guess we'll discuss.
Well, since we talk about wilderness kind of stuff, I think it's only fair Duke of Edinburgh. Yeah, I guess. Decent transition.
What a great segue! Having a break and then talking about the segue topic. It's
exactly.
No, we're the best at this. We're the best music.
Yeah, of course. Another one.
All right, so
Tcbaytc.
As some of you may know, you do your Duke of Edinburgh award through 3rd year to 4th year.
Yeah.
So
that was fun.
That was good.
Bronze.
So I'm trying to think how to start this off because once we get going, it'll be fine. But so basically,
obviously, COVID's been another hit, and Duke of Edinburgh has been one of the things that's affected. It's kind of screwed us up. Yeah. I'd say now I'm not even sure we have enough time to do gold.
No, but it's fine.
Plus, we can do a silver expedition. Yeah. So we're really not sure.
So to make up for it, we're gonna discuss some stories from our
Duke of Edinburgh.
Our Duke of Edinburgh. So I guess we'll start with the first Orient. We'll start with the first orienteering we did. We'll start with the walk in Mugdock. That was the first thing. So
man,
that was good. Listen to
wow.
We've got a good one from that actually.
That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Wow.
So basically, we took the train to. There's a park on the West Highland Way called Mugdock Country Park, which is a nice park. It's a bit barren.
Frequented by cliff jumpers this summer.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
There's lots of people gone there by
So basically,
Duke of Edinburgh.
For that, we did a wee training hike there.
Popular for primary schools and high school trips, most definitely. But and Duke of Edinburgh. So yeah, I can't even remember what happened there. So this is all you for this story. Yeah.
I guess you can chip in if you think you remember. So basically, what we had to do is just walk around and do a big lap. So So we start going along a nice wee river, a bit muddy. No talks of someone going in. Oh, actually, speaking of that, someone over here, Jake Shrimpton, when we're on Outward Bound in S1, he chucked his shoes, his welly boots, into the river.
Why?
And then went and got them. He's a bit of a nutter, to be honest.
What was Outward Bound?
So we did Ardentini.
No,
in S1, and in S2 we did Lochio.
When did we do the fort building?
Oh, that was John Muir Award.
Was it? Oh,
that was so long ago.
Yeah, cause
that was 5 years ago.
I could bring up a picture. I'll show you, and then we can maybe add it in post. Probably not though, because
no,
I kind of hate the.
I'll cut it in
hate
though.
the photo.
Have to.
This.
Is that Alexander Thompson?
Remember this man.
Oh, Olaf Fernandez.
Remember this man.
Am I in that photo? I don't think so. Look at that trim voice.
Wow, all of us.
Alexander Thompson just
actually,
looks the same.
Karen looks the same.
No, we still got that hoodie.
Yeah.
And the headphones.
Wow. Geez, 2017, man.
Jesus.
Oh no, that's 4 years ago.
They're actually so old.
Oh, that's horrendous. That's horrendous.
It's strange to think we're going in last year's school.
Make me feel
right.
Anyways, Mug
Duck Park. We
were
talking about.
Yeah.
Also, Jake Shrimpton, we used to play midget spinner. Remember, you know, the game Helicopter. He'd be the helicopter rope, and someone would spin him around. He'd jump over his arms. I think he broke his wrist or something doing that.
Probably. I'd say so. I'd say
it would make sense.
S1 shenanigans.
Yeah, S1 was actually class.
It was kind of. I felt we were like really annoying. Apparently, our year was really annoying, but
I think everyone thinks that the S1 year was really annoying.
Apparently, we're the worst, but I disagree.
Did they see our school?
I know.
Like, that's horrendous.
The year below is shocking, man. Anyways.
Alright, so Mug Duck, we went for a walk, we were blasting some I remember playing MC Mental, and just the person walking with was like the adult just looking like we're crazy.
Nah, I remember that. Wait, was that when we kept saying like Karen and Freya had a thing or something?
Yeah, because Freya was went to our group.
Oh man. Oh yeah.
Basically our Duke of Edinburgh group consisted of Karen, Jonah,
all the boys,
and Freya, who just joined for one day.
I don't think anyone liked her that time, apart from Karen apparently, who did literally like talk to her the entire time.
It was a bit odd.
It was.
It was to the boys.
So apparently he doesn't like her, but then at the same time he's doing that. So like, okay.
You're just baiting him out.
Sorry, Karen. Anyways, keep going.
Alright, so Mug Duck. So we're walking about. The teacher tells us to wait out a bit. So we wait there a sec. Then another group tells us to keep going with them. So we go with them. And then the teachers who were meant to wait for get pissed. Like, actually raging. And I remember, one thing I remember is...
That's right.
I was looking at a boiled egg. And there were these dogs. And they just walked up and nicked his boiled egg. And just ate it.
Nice.
And then someone's sandwich got stolen by a dog as well.
Yeah, I remember lunch was so good though. I don't know why.
Yeah,
It was just
I remember
groups
everything
together.
Yeah.
All lads, and we just
And for
I mean, that was a fun day. I mean, that was a god damn. I'm not even sure if I have any. I
have nothing from
lunch from that.
I just remember the teacher getting annoyed. And then like the teacher was like, "Oh, it's okay actually." And then the teacher told me that I was talking about skiing with her because she could ski like most of the maths department for some reason.
Who was your teacher?
It was Miss Perry.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
she told me how she broke her arm.
She was hopeless.
She was alright. She wasn't great.
The best. No, she said something. Said something to us. Kinda. I can't remember what she said. I remember she said something. I was like, okay. It was something about like eating or like walking or something.
Yeah, probably.
No clue.
Oh well.
Anyways,
that's not important.
What was the second one?
So the second one we did orienteering across the park.
That was actually really fun. It was me and you.
Me, you, and Jonah.
Oh yeah.
So we were the best group there.
That was so good.
We got all the points we were meant to. We just finished 5 minutes late.
10 minutes late, yeah. Because We went from like the furthest away point and had to sprint back.
I was only late. We were only late really because I decked it on some muds and just fell right on my arse. And like I remember, Jonah had his phone fell out of his pocket when we were running.
Got you.
And then this guy came along and just gave it back. He just found it and it was so that really delayed us.
Yeah.
And then I remember there was one of them. Was hidden like a bush covered by sticks and stuff. We just spotted it.
Yeah.
And then, because obviously, we're good boys, you got to leave things that you find. So we put all this shit back.
Oh, right.
And then the other people, like, so because they're Japan, but it's groups of like 7. So we split into a group of 3 and a group of 4.
Yeah.
So our other people in our group of 4,
they
were looking for ages.
That was a big.
And then we told them after and showed them where it was, and they got so pissed. Just because we knew where it was, and it was hidden.
Remember but then remember there was one that was like right up the back, or we ended up right at the back. It was near a river. There was like a trolley in the river.
Yeah, and we jumped across it.
But that was so cool though, because like you always see the posts in Pollock Park if you go to Pollock Park, and for the whole time I was like, what the hell are they? No, that's an orienteering. That's a built-in orienteering thing. That was
there's one in Queen's Park as well.
Yeah. Man, that's really cool.
You know that the trolley in Pollock.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wheels were there as well, so I just took them home and I built a go-kart roll with them. So it's down in it's down under the stairs in the garden. Well, I think it's still there.
Not bad.
But I never really used it because it didn't have steering or anything. It was like,
why didn't you build steering?
I couldn't build steering. No.
How could you?
I'd have had to get like an old bike, cut the front off, and like stuck it on somehow.
Maybe. Nah, you could have gone like a bit of wood to connect to the top.
Yeah, but it was like trolley wheels though. Like they're a bit dodgy, in it.
I guess. Oh, you could turn to like a drift car.
That's what I was thinking.
Turn all wheels.
I might still do that actually.
Yeah, that'd be a cool.
So
engineer.
So we did orienteering and Pollock.
Steering. Yeah.
It was
that was very fun.
It was time for the first proper thing, which was a practice expedition on Arran.
Longer than the main expedition.
I really loved it.
What were they?
It was such a good day.
I hated that so much.
I liked the second day. Cool. The second day was good. The first day it was too.
My bag broke.
I know your bag was fucked. Mine was fine, I was lucky.
I was dead.
A lot of people took too many shoes and stuff.
Really?
I can't remember who it was. I think it was like. People in
one of their memories. Maybe we should stop saying people's names, I guess.
Yes. People kept taking teacher was annoyed and telling people to fit them all in their bags and stuff. And then no one had enough water. So we had to go to the co-op to buy big bottles of water because it was like 26 degrees.
Guys, it should be a thing today. You shouldn't be going to any shops. And the expedition's not even started.
I know, it's practice.
Exactly, and it's a practice.
And also the person told us to.
Oh, that was so sick. So we were with another group as well, and someone brought a tennis ball.
Yeah, Edgar.
So while we're camping,
Edgar brought a tennis ball. Yeah.
So while we're E brought a tennis ball.
We'll just call them initials.
EW brought a tennis ball, and we're just chucking it.
That was gas. And there was like this random cat that EW kept chasing.
That was so fun. And I brought a speaker and started playing stuff in.
That was the second one. That was a different one.
Nah, I brought the first one. Yeah, I brought
the first one. Was a campsite though, so you didn't.
DW started.
EW.
DW. Doctor.
Yeah, Doctor W.
She came into our tent and started telling me all because I started playing music full blast.
Wasn't someone making blanking noises to get Riley into
it may have been
trouble? And someone
it may have been me.
DW just walks past.
Exactly. That was
such a good
then obviously R started.
Yes,
you can't jumping on.
That was the second one. We'll get into that after. We'll get into that after.
Man, that was so fun. That was so fun.
And then the second day, it was just a walk back.
Just a walk back.
The person, the instructor of the group kept giving people who couldn't read the map to read, and it took ages to get anywhere.
Weren't we had to run to the ferry?
No. We've made it by a while.
Alright, damn. Yeah.
And I remember we were a kilometre away, and he asked me, "Do you want to take a break?" And I said, "Not really, because we're almost there."
Yeah.
And he got pissed with everyone.
Know.
Even R, who's best mates.
Exactly.
It's so strange calling them R.
I know. I don't know how else we can.
Yeah, it's the best way.
How else we can refer to them. Well, yeah, no, that was definitely an experience. And then wait, was that the one? That was the one with the peacocks, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Albino peacocks.
And you got scared of them.
Nah, because they're known for being aggressive. So I was like, I mean, even though they were on a farm, they're probably chill.
And we saw a funeral as well. What? That was sad.
Oh
that was
no!
so
I remember
strange.
people started laughing. Like
Yeah.
it's one of those situations.
It was like you kind of can't
like
laugh,
it's
but like
not
sort of,
it's not funny.
it was
for
just
some reason
it was
you
funny
just
because
laugh.
it was
Yeah.
to make it less like sad. You laugh.
But it's like I don't think the situation's funny,
Oh.
but for some reason I was like I managed to keep a hold of myself. I did hear
Yeah,
some
same.
people. Were some people? I can't remember.
We all took our hats off and stuff. Just
Yeah, exactly. No, we were
Which made someone
respectful
laugh,
about it. We were
obviously.
respectful about it. Yeah, but albino peacocks. We saw a funeral and still albino peacocks was the big experience.
no, the big experience was remember that wee bridge, and it said "fuck off" on it.
Did it?
Yeah, the bridge. It said,
Wait, what
it
was
said,
the bridge
and then
with
across there was a
Oh,
caravan
Mhm.
with a Che Guevara flag in the window and some mad like redneck guy in it.
Actually,
And he just kept looking out the
I
window
can't-
at
I
us because
can't
we were all
remember
looking, and because people were looking back in the window.
Oh.
Then
what was the bridge with the skull?
that was the one that said "fuck off."
Was that the first?
And that was the first day.
Yeah, yeah, I've a video
Oh, we saw
of
like
that.
World War II encampments as well,
Oh yeah.
which was cool. And
Nah, I've a video
our
of the skull.
our had like these Lego movie cups just sticking out his bag,
No, but-
and one of them fell, and we walked for
Yeah.
like, and he didn't realize for about half an hour. So he stops and he goes back to look for this fucking Lego movie cup. He's like, it's not that important.
No, it's all.
And we waited for like 20 minutes. But he couldn't find it though because
Yeah.
it's like a thin path. It's obviously
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah. Remember that was when we saw the cows though.
Yeah,
And ours
no,
started
that was the
saying,
second one. That was the second
Was
one.
it?
We'll go into the second one.
I'm
after.
so confused with the timeline. I swear the
Oh,
skull was
and then-
on the second.
Oh no,
one.
there was two. Oh yeah, it was actually. We stopped for lunch.
Yeah.
We'll go into it.
Yeah.
So on the way back of the first one,
Mhm.
so we're walking back to get the ferry, wait in the terminal, and then when we get on the boat, there's just like crates of milk sitting at the table, and he just takes one and
Oh,
puts it
that's
in his
right.
bag.
That's right. That's
They're just
right. That was
taping-
so good.
And like B as well just took milk
Yeah.
and just kept it.
Weren't there other like passengers like with us as well?
Yeah.
I swear it's like
There was
share
like
tables
dogs and
with
stuff,
some.
and, like, we
Yeah.
had to- and people were complaining that we were there, even though we were there 1st. It's
Mhm.
like I was in our group that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. No. He was with the girls.
Oh yeah, but
But he
he
very much
was
just,
in
like-
the tent with.
Yeah.
Well, he was in the tent with Ari and
What?
T.
Mhm,
Rat.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
rat tent. Ari and T. We were in with Q and J,
Yeah.
which was pretty good. Chill.
That was.
Jay
pretty
was
good.
Jay despises midges, so when we were
Yeah.
when we got to the campsite, he just went in the tent and just stayed there until the next morning.
It wasn't the most pleasant, to be fair.
No.
But
So we did that. We got
that was
free
so-
milk that they took and just
Exactly.
didn't notice that there was 2 cartons of milk.
exactly.
And then someone in one of the other groups, another R, got on like a bit of a it was sad because they're in the girls group and someone left like their cheese sitting out or something, and it was all they had to eat. It was quite sad. It was quite entertaining though.
Yeah.
And then the second one, Alright, so the
Oh,
second
no,
expedition,
The second one was the best.
it was
That
amazing. It was so good.
goddamn
so
fun.
we went up. We headed up north to
Yeah.
Arica and
Yeah.
Tarbert and Succoth.
Oh yeah, we're chilling at the beach.
Yeah, so
At
we
the
went to
start
the
and the
beach.
end, we tried
Our-
to build a dam.
Our sliced his finger open. We made like a pond for skimming stones and
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So our sliced his finger open on a thin stone, and then the teacher called him stupid. It just because obviously.
Yeah.
So then, and then we just went and then it's pissed it down.
No,
But it wasn't like-
we tried to build
Oh,
a
yeah,
dam
we-
at the start, but then we just like screw it.
We just
Skimming
skimmed
stone
stones.
pond.
And like so we were walking and it started pissing it down with rain, but it's
Yeah.
not like a cold rain. It was a warm rain.
Yeah.
So it wasn't.
Oh yeah,
was like-
that was just not fun. Didn't we try and have lunch around that time?
Yeah,
there
we
was like
did.
the benches,
We
but
stopped.
they were like wet or something.
Yeah. We stopped and then we kept going onto the bridge and we ate lunch there.
Remember the camel?
What camel?
The camel. Was someone's nickname.
Oh,
It was it M's nickname? Because
no.
he kept
No,
R's nickname.
no, I can't remember his name. Oh, that's terrible. No, yeah.
Yeah,
The camel.
Oh yeah, the camel, exactly. Yeah.
Camel, because he just carried everyone's bags up the hill.
Oh, he just walked up, came back down, carried
It's
it.
like when
That
it was the
was
warm
the
rain, though, we took our
steepest
jackets
hill.
off because we were chilled because it was hot and then
Ah.
it rains, but it wasn't like
Ah.
we didn't need jackets
That
really
was the
because it wasn't.
that was
a
the steepest
cold rain.
thing in the entire expedition, though.
Yeah,
That
it was-
one hill was just so annoying.
And the group ahead of us got lost somehow.
Oh yeah, no, weren't we like the second group there?
Yeah, and we left like half an hour after.
Yeah, exactly.
And we made up time on the first group as well.
Man, weird.
They just didn't stop us. Like,
didn't they run ahead of us at the first camp or something? Oh, I can't remember. Something happened.
Alright, so we're walking up this hill, and we go down there. It's all swampy and stuff, and then we're like, alright, we'll stop here for lunch. You know, big fields. I remember I went for a piss and I pretended to jump off a cliff, and I just laid on the grass and nobody bought it. And Mr. McNair was just like, "Where's Noah?" Because he just came up the hill behind us and just saw me going. It was like, oh. And then
where we stopped for lunch?
We stopped for lunch at the Bridge with the Skull.
Oh yes,
because we tried to stop earlier, but it was too wet, so we stopped for a snack there instead. So we walked down, and then it's all swampy and stuff. So pretty good to have walking boots.
Saw some cows.
People keep saying, no, that's after lunch for us. So we stopped for lunch. Let's go.
Yeah.
And then it's into the dreaded field. And these two calves were just like
playing,
butting heads with each other and just having a
probably just playing.
They were just playing. And ours like terrified of cows for some strange reason. So these cows like look. He said to me after the cow looked at him funny. So he just sprints away.
That was an evil cow. I'm like, shut up.
So he's sprinting away, and this cow's just like, "Wop dog," and then since Jay ran as well, and then we're just walking, and these guys are just sprinting from these cows
that were not threatening at all.
And then we're almost at the camp. There was this big dam, Loch Sloy at the reservoir. So you just to get position.
Top, boys took the bottom.
Oh yeah, no, that's a different bit. Looks like something.
Yeah.
So like we got to the reservoir. And we're like, oh, I've gone too far. So I used my immense map finding skills to locate the path.
Yeah.
And like, Jay, because we'd taken the piss out of him on the last expedition for stopping every 2 seconds, ran ahead of us, stopped, and ran ahead of us and stopped. Oh, on the first one, I remember, we'd walk past people and just go, shalom, because there's other skills just going the opposite direction. That was terrible. And just wave
so
like,
funny at the time,
because like Friday night dinner was a big thing. So we get camp, we set up camp. Put our tent on a nice patch area, they flap it.
Oh man.
Rat's tent puts it in a bad place.
Jackass
oh yeah,
stunts.
we did Jackass.
Even though it wasn't Jackass story, just jumping off a bit.
There was like there was a flat bit and then a scree with a bunch of pebbles, and if you jumped, you just slide. So we were doing that.
We just tried to. I think I cleared the whole thing out.
Yeah,
it just wasn't fun. It just I just landed and I was like, ugh.
And there was this like abandoned wee house thing that we were all climbing up and down. And
but then there was the river.
Oh, and the river was.
Oh, damn, the river was so goddamn
So me, you, and like Jay and A just kept crossing over. So we'd go up the river a bit, cross over, go down to this bit, just chuck massive rocks in because they'd shatter off. Like there's a wee drop, so we'd chuck quartz rocks. They'd all shattered and. It was so sick.
That was so good.
So like we went down one day and like I was taking photos for IN. Basically. So I was taking photos from him at a waterfall, and then we're walking back along. I was on the other side of the river. He just starts chucking rocks at me and stuff into the water in front of me. So I'm just walking along, but he chucks a rock and it splashes this whole like the stepping stones and stuff. Yeah. So it's really slidey. Yeah. And I slip and my whole foot up to my knee goes in. And I had no other shoes. And then someone else, big R, fell fully in.
So did I though. So did I.
I think all of us, a lot of us got so.
I didn't.
Yeah. My shoes were just ruined simply. Oh, because I put my trainers on.
Yeah, you.
But then the ground was just so shit.
Yeah. If we're all walking about and it's like, oh, my feet are all wet.
Yeah.
So we're taking photos. We're skimming rocks because you know we're autistic.
I remember I went with Q. There was just this one big rock just in the center.
I went there as well.
That was so nice.
It was gas.
That just felt cool. That was such a great time.
We're onto the antics now. So I was sharing a tent with. Well, I am not me. I was sharing a tent with EW.
Yeah.
So they're all like a bunch of drop kicks. Like they're all sound, but they're all a bit mental. so they're all like chucking rocks at RAT's tent. And like pouring water on it and stuff and trying to piss them off. And taking a bunch of like little rocks and throwing them. On the first expedition, we were staying at Lamlash on Arran. They went to a hotel in Lamlash to charge their phones. Like at night, they just left the campsite and went round.
Man!
Oh shit! But I was like, bro, I rate it.
That's awesome.
And like, so Sonny obviously being Sonny was blasting some sick tunes and pissing
Russian national anthem.
off rats, and then making wanking noises to annoy the other people.
Oh, I remember Mr. M had to like come down
like that.
Mr. M had to come down from
Mr.
like
McGugan. Mr. M. Shit, yeah.
Paisley man had to come down from like the other campsite.
To tell.
I swear at one point.
And also because you boys were trying to start a fucking fire, which they told us not to. So I was like, I'll just go along with it because why not?
But then,
and I remember T got pissed because I offered to help with the cooking because he'd never used this arranger before and he had a bill roll. So he was like, no, I can do it. I do HFT. And I was like, fair enough.
But then he just couldn't.
And then Q helped out.
Oh yeah.
I got Q, making some good stuff.
He
He brought the strangest porridge though. It was like the weirdest shit.
Nah. It wasn't like it was like homemade.
Yeah, or something.
It just weird.
No, it was like bought in a shop, but it was like.
Oh yeah, but it was like
strange.
one just had to have like milk or something instead of just water. Because usually just pour water in.
I don't like it with milk. I think they're wrong. Porridge and milk's wrong.
I don't mind both.
It's a bit. We did that. We got we were eating dinner and stuff, and it's like people come over.
News
like,
from the teachers though. They're like, you can either get the regular train
and
or you can get an early train at 5 in the morning.
And it means you miss school. No, it means you have to get up at 5 in the morning. True, at 11.
Yeah.
We didn't have to get up at 5 in the morning.
We didn't have to get up at 5, but we decided to get up at 5.
No, they said we did, but we shouldn't have had to because we got to the station an hour early.
They gave us an option. No, they gave us an option, we said 5.
It was like, if you don't get up at 5, you'll get the later train.
Alright.
And we'll get home late.
We end up basically saying that we should get up at 5, more than that in a sec. But, yeah, no, that was just really fun.
Antics or gas.
Oh, I was just trying to sleep though, because I was like, if I don't get to sleep,
no, you were trying to pill over.
Huh? No, but then at one point I was like, guys, seriously, I'm trying to get to sleep.
It was a bit ironic you saying that.
And you guys kept making noise. I was like, god damn.
And like Jay also, like once again, basically just stayed in the tent.
Exactly.
And so Q wasn't feeling great, so he just laid on and slept, which was fair enough. But we were in a tent with them, so like we're pissing about, and then Rat got pissed. Well, mainly T, not. And like R was just finding it funny.
Yeah.
Because obviously he was, because that's the exact thing he'd do. And then A just didn't really care. He was like, alright.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like, to be honest.
Oh, but no, that
was pissed.
And we're like sitting in the roof of the wee house and all that, and just chatting and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then there was the event during the night.
What was that?
R and A had an interesting
encounter.
Basically, during the night we heard screaming, "He's raping me!" And turned out R was climbing all over A. He tried to sit on him.
It was a bit strange.
Just trying to wrestle.
It was a bit strange.
It was a bit odd.
No homos were issued, so it was very strange. But no, it was fairly good. Woke up at 5. I originally had the idea that I was gonna try and wake everyone up. But actually, I was last up, and they had to wake me up.
I had a photo on my old phone of us just bouncing shit on you until you woke up.
But I just didn't wake up at all because I just don't.
And the maestro. The maestro came over.
The Paisley man.
Maestro came over to wake you up. I remember when we'd finished the walk, we got to the place and we had to tell what we think each other did best during the thing, and it was like the worst thing ever. It's like, they helped cook, and everyone's like, they helped put up the tents.
Yeah.
Like, Jay, we just couldn't really say anything.
I know, exactly. The walk back was really nice. So I remember this big forest park.
Yeah, it was just for a forest, and we were singing Bottles on the Wall song, and like we started at like 90,000 and got down to like
and the
85,000.
And the Pal of the Paladin. A gun will travel where it's a card of man.
We kept saying that for like everything every time we walked.
So good. And then we saw like it was like mad quarry or something.
Yeah, that's
logging. It was the big
the
big log piles in that. And it was just a nice view.
It was lovely.
It was really nice. That was so much more relaxed. That was so much more fun, even though it was a proper expedition.
Like Aaron one was good, but it just wasn't as.
Nah,
it was too hot.
Second place was.
The second place was fun. It was good because it wasn't in a campsite, so you could kind of just mess about.
It was just so fun.
It's like,
and then also we got to the train station. Had to wait ages for the train.
Also, Matt Paisley, man, he got pissed with Jay because Jay can't tie his shoelaces.
Oh.
So we were all tying them for him on the expedition, just off, and there's like, boys, can you help? So Jay comes up to his shop, his laces are undone, he trips and decks it, and plays first down some stairs, and Paisley, man, just starts shouting at him, because he can't tie his laces. And he's tying his laces, just looking up and shouting at him, like, it's so good. So we got back, and then all the trains were cancelled.
All the trains cancelled, so
me and Jay we had to go to a station a bit further away from where our intended destination was.
I just got picked up in it, but getting up at 5 for the early train, thinking, oh my god, yes, we're gonna get back for 11. It's all good.
Har was sleeping on me during the journey back.
Nice. Yeah, I got picked up. It was a bit inconvenient.
It was definitely.
I've
got photos from the train journeys on
but it was
like the newspaper saga.
Oh, of course, starting with Jacobs and ending with was the last silver, which we'll get onto in a moment. But God, I remember I just came in one day to the Jacobs thing. I was genuinely reading the newspaper like a male. Yeah, exactly. I was jokes. Mate, Metro's such a good read.
Yeah.
Man, free paper, you get.
I remember taking the taxi to
that was so
taking taxi at school was always fun.
There's two squads. Yeah. We're obviously in the cool one.
The cool kid squad.
The other one was the Geometry Dash gang. So that's all they played.
Yeah.
Even though
remember we went up to Lochio with school, and I was just sitting with.
I didn't go.
I was sitting with A, and I. Yeah. I think you kind of know though. Karen's friend group. Hugh's friend group.
Of course.
So I was sitting with them playing, exploding kittens, and then A just whips out. Well, A with the L. Shit, that's not. They both have an L after their name.
Yeah.
A with. Well, basically not AT.
In Wonderland.
Yeah. Just whips out Geometry Dash and starts playing Geometry Dash, and my friends just says, "Oh, you can just come sit with us if they're not talking." So I was like, "Alright." I was like the lonely person. I shared a dorm just with AT, obviously, for the whole thing. And he went to sleep at 9, and when we were all chilling downstairs, he was like, "I'm gonna go up to the door," and I was like, "Oh, I can't talk to you then."
That's a shame.
Oh, did you come in for canoeing now?
Okay, so obviously we got back to the presentation. All went swimmingly.
Remember the presentation? KMC was there. When we went to get our awards things, the badge. You didn't go. It was so shit.
Because I didn't even ask. I still haven't filled in nothing.
For bronze.
No.
Fuck's sake.
No. God,
we went to do that. So basically, we went to there. KMC's there, and I was sitting next to CD.
Yeah.
And he just goes, "Oh, what a KMC session!" And KMC just walks past and goes like that, and we wasn't with the school. He was with a different group doing it. It was just and they called them up onto the stage, and they just looked so grumpy.
God. Oh God. Yeah, I can check.
Hey boys, girth or length? On the
personally, I say the latter. Personally, I say the latter.
I highly doubt she was swimming as a mermaid. I think she's dead.
Who?
Chloe McPike.
No, right. Okay. Hang on. Wait. I need your opinion on this.
No, but on Lochio, she was big M.
Right.
Polish M.
Oh right, yeah.
She was scrapping with Chloe McPike on the Lochio trip. It was so funny.
Oh, alright, oh god.
I said, "You're bullshitting, man."
What's the man saying?
He says,
"Oh, alright, yeah. Wait. Did I send you? I can't remember if I sent you that or not. I swear to God.
Impromptu search.
I swear to God.
I know she's a mermaid, but
I sent this to Isaac. I'm not actually kidding. I think Jane, look at that.
Oh shit!
Look at that and tell me.
You know, R once slammed her head into a car door.
Tell me that ain't her. Ain't her.
You know, R once slammed her head into a car.
It wasn't a tire.
Yeah, car tire because she followed him home and punched him.
But seriously though, I genuinely think that's her.
like, come on, that has to be.
Yeah, probably actually.
That has to be. And I was
see where
like,
you're coming from, Isaac.
wow.
Alright, so
She's
where were we?
She's on
Chicken for canoeing.
Anyways,
So we went.
speaking of water and mermaidery, boy,
Where's the mermaidery?
did we have fun on the canoeing?
The canoeing was gas.
Our favorite member discussed in the podcast we're just not even gonna name him at all. Was with Jay. I don't think he had the best time, but
and he's been on the show. We can say his name.
Nah. Let's just refrain from any negative talk.
It's not negative though.
Anyways,
I guess it kind of is actually.
It was a fun experience. Getting the canoe. Oh, that guy, man, was.
What, the instructor?
Yeah. Make sure you take care of the canoes. I'm like, I'm not dumb. I'm not gonna scrape a canoe along the ground. I'm not gonna.
Some people did do that though.
I don't.
Mate, we were sick at it. Once we got like the first 10 minutes, we were sick.
But carrying canoes is not fun.
We almost lapped
canoe.
N and J.
God damn, then we had to set them next to the thing, and then there's a pole in the middle of the walk there. Man.
Someone in our group tipped over, didn't they? We know how there's like that pontoon thing.
Yeah, no, we get to that. We get
sorry.
So
we all met up in the morning. And
and then one of us had to like push the thing in. You had to push it in because I was not standing in water.
I wore wellies. I was clever.
Yeah, nah, I just wore. I don't even know.
You just wore trainers.
Probably. Yeah. I don't
you went up the front because you were smaller, so it made sense for me to push it in.
We were so good, man. We were actually so good. Went to not Lowlands, it's the Trossachs.
Lowlands, the Loch though. It's called Loch Lowlands.
Alright, yeah. Well, went to Loch Lowlands. Went to where I used to go on with my family when we used to have a chalet then in Loch Lowlands. That was so nice. Sea Life Centre,
it's pretty gas.
Kinda. Like
it's not great.
It's not like.
You can.
Right now,
you just get up on your phone.
We're changing.
You just get up on your phone.
We're changing, but yeah. So we
turn off the audio feedback thing.
I mean, she capsized 6 times and threw up on the chef's chicken pile seagull pie.
What the fuck? What are you on about?
Oh, he's saying about Mermaid Girl. God damn! Wow.
Oh, she was there, wasn't she? Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So we go. Me and Noah just feeling out the water. We're like, God damn, we are too good at this. Because we were. We were
sick.
So there's a pontoon. We had to get out to there. You know, we're speeding. We're chill. Wait, what was the third canoe?
Third canoe.
So it was Jay.
But they were in another group though. They were in the other group.
But it was us two.
So it was us. FAT, not FAT. Our names. It starts with. Shit. So it was. So that's. I can't know their names. It's hard.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah,
it doesn't matter. But like, basically 2 girls. And.
Oh yes.
And then unfortunate things happened.
In our group?
Yeah, they were not for the actual term. And H and T. HAS. Imran.
Oh yeah.
He was in our group as well. So he was with Tom.
Oh yes.
And that was interesting.
We're the only normal group there. Nah, I mean apart
What do you mean we're the normally normal group?
Apart from the 2 girls.
We were the only one who were like proper friends.
Yeah. That's what I mean by that.
Yeah, because I abandoned it.
Yeah, so there's a pontoon bit, went to there. No,
just to like latch on.
You can tell us.
So we went out, to latch on, to wait for the instructor.
Yeah.
Because they had to carry their own boat, so we're just chilling there. Well, also when we did that the first day we went there, we couldn't do it. It got cancelled the first day.
Really?
Yeah, so we had to.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise we've got our 2 canoeing stuff done, and everything good. So basically, we stopped in this pontoon. It's not too far out. It's just a wee bit. So we grabbed on. Me and Sonny, being smart, we tied on, so we didn't have to hold our hands, so we could just chill. Well, we had to wait for everyone else, so we're just chilling, you know.
Yeah.
It's comfy.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mhm. And like we're waiting, and then H and T come over. They dock on. It's chill. And then the girls come over.
God damn.
And they dock on.
Wait, do we have to walk on to the?
No, we just stayed in the boat.
And what the hell did they do?
They docked on. But when they did, they pulled themselves towards it.
Oh,
like they tilted.
Yeah.
So it just water came in.
Yeah.
And then they just tipped over. And
was
they were just hanging on.
Oh no!
And it was like, oh, and I remember we had to tip the boat back over, and that was hell.
That was horrible.
And we had to do training to tip.
Because that was one of the things.
Yeah, but I was sitting at the back.
Physically do that.
No, but we had to be able to do it.
Who's actually gonna?
No, but if the boat tips over, you need to do it.
I know, but who's gonna actually capsize? On the actual, I mean, I know they did, but like literally, there's no pontoons in the middle of locks that we need to latch on.
I guess. So
basically, are we? Oh yeah, no, sorry. So keep going.
We stop. We stop. You know, we're chilling.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then they tip over.
Yeah.
And then I think they tipped over twice during the whole thing. So they climbed back onto the pontoon, but then they had to get back in the water to get their boat, and all their shit was floating about and stuff. And they didn't close their dry bag properly.
That did not look
fun. They're sodden. And then they almost pull another people in our group under when they try to grab themselves to pull back up. And we're like, fuck off.
So that was an experience. And then we went over, did another thing. We had to do mad like circle thing.
Oh yeah,
basic canoe stuff.
We played some games,
and then
chucking balls.
At the end,
we did a race.
Yeah, and then at the end we did the race.
So we did the race.
God damn, since we had
our team weren't amazing at racing in the canoe.
There was one group that got.
So we were a lot.
One group was just slow.
I know.
I can't. Nah.
H and T.
Yeah.
And the girls as well. So
and
we were a lap behind.
But then they got like stuck. They just went like the island's there. The island's there. Bang. Like proper.
So the other team got stuck. So we caught up a wee bit, and then it was our time to go. And we caught up to the group ahead.
Exactly.
We were rapid. We lapped J&N, and we'll hold it to that this day. We beat
won.
them.
We won. They're like going. Why do they keep saying they won?
Well, they won the actual race, but we bet them. So
how did they win that?
Because they finished they got.
Oh right,
yeah. We had another person after.
But yeah, no.
But it was like close.
If it was like two equal teams, we would have won that race
because we were
all day. We came in
equal team.
We came in clutch.
What's Isaac saying?
He's saying, are we doing silver or bronze, gold even? I think
I'd like to do gold, but I don't think we'll be able to.
Any recommendations for Pleasure Beach tomorrow as well? For Blackpool, go to the amusements. There's
I've never been to Blackpool, unfortunately.
Boardwalk amusements. There's a sick game. There's a football game. You probably like that. You need to knock down a amount of guys. It's a bit of a scam, obviously, but there's this one guy. It's this stall. It's kind of like back left-ish. It's like you walk through this bit with like sweet stores. There's a bit back left-ish. This guy's like 3 games. They're actually winnable. I did win one. I won like 50 quid from one of them. What? Alright, went right back, spent the 50 quid, didn't win again.
Oh, fuck's sake.
And so yeah, I could have made profit, but I didn't. I'd recommend that. I think we're both doing so. Isaac, I don't think we have enough time for gold. I swear it takes over a year. Yeah, but you guys can do it with scouts, but
yeah, I think we might be able to do it. Finish silver though, hopefully. All right, so that was basically
your brother.
That was basically Duke of Edinburgh then.
That was Duke of Edinburgh. It's been fun. I hope we get another expedition.
Yeah,
like, it'd be a shame not to. Can we just redo silver?
All right, so next up, I guess we'll do. Well, you've been watching much of the Olympics.
Just tell them it's a water slide. Olympics. It's over. It's a shame as well. It has been fun.
It was good to watch.
I did watch a few. I'm annoyed I didn't get to watch. Right, first off, 4 a.m. You know, times like 4 a.m. viewing times is not enjoyable in the slightest. I barely stayed up for any events. Skating, I missed that. I was quite annoyed I missed that. Nigel Houston, #1 ranked street skater in the world, kinda choked, came 7th. Japan,
I saw that.
Japan cleaned house, apart from the US 13-year-old girl who got
UK.
Yeah, even though she lives in California, got gold, and 2 Japanese people got silver and bronze. Obviously, Japan's 4 events.
Yeah.
Speed climbing, skateboarding, surfing, and 3-on-3 basketball.
I don't get why they do it though.
Because they're good.
But why didn't they just do normal basketball?
Because that's already an event. So,
they could have still done it though.
The 3-on-3 basketball was mate. Nah, I mean Park and Street. That's pretty big. Like men's park.
What do you mean the comedy sketch for the Paralympics, Isaac?
What? what can you do like legitimately for vert? It's like you can you can do skate. So, there's for the skateboarding. There's 2 events. There's street, which is it replicates a street environment park. It's like bowls and stuff like that.
Yeah, and then
I thought it was quite good. I mean, vert skating. Like, name one big vert skater currently. Tony Hawk's retired. Bob Burnquist retired. Danny Way retired. So who have you really got? Sports climbing was really cool. It was interesting how they did it. Goddamn, watch the girls one. I was impressed. You sub 7 seconds to climb the wall. Mad. Yeah, 1080s, but man, who's doing a 1080 at the Olympics?
I think we can all agree Winter Olympics tricks are better.
I like ice hockey, but like...
No, but like the trick events, like freestyle and stuff's more interesting.
Nah, bro.
Did you watch any of the BMX?
My bad. I didn't. Australian guy stacked it though. That was quite sad.
I watched the racing. I didn't watch the freestyle.
Oh yeah, surfing. Oh no, I think Australian guy won the freestyle. Surfing was apparently quite good. 3-on-3 basketball. I watched the first ever gold medal game for both 3-on-3 basketball. USA women's. Kelsey Plum, goddamn. USA women's obviously won. Men's 3-on-3. Think about the talent in the men's. The people that didn't even go. You've got LeBron who didn't go. Even like I don't even know. James Harden didn't go. You've got Dwight Howard didn't go. All people who played for the US before. The US men's 3-on-3 didn't even qualify. It's the one basketball event they didn't even qualify for. 3-on-3 basketball. Goddamn, the women destroyed ROC. Russian Olympic Committee, because Russia can't compete. Kind of cheated.
They probably shouldn't compete either way. I don't think ROC should be allowed. But the problem is also like China dopes has done doping.
Yeah, maybe.
A lot of people have.
Yeah, I know. But it is what it is. ROC in both finals for the 3-on-3 basketball, 2 silver medals. US women's won and Latvia men clutched 3-points at the end. God damn, that was a spectacle. I really enjoyed 3-on-3 basketball. I hope it does make it.
The mountain biking was class.
Mountain biking?
Yeah.
God damn.
The favourite to win it, he did Tour de France, you know.
Oh,
he got gold. He was in yellow jersey for a week, and then he just left to train for the Olympics.
Alright.
But the problem was there's a ramp for practice. They have a wee ramp off one of the drops, and for the women's race it's there. For the men's race it's not. He did not realise it was not there. I just went nosedived and just got out the race in the first lap. British guy won though, so it was
Cool.
British world champion. So.
Surfing, I didn't watch that. As I said, skiing, didn't watch that. Sports climbing, god damn. We've already talked about these. Sorry.
All right, we'll go on to something
else.
I
guess we can talk about all the Olympic stuff. Basketball, wow. The USA men's suck so much. So the USA men's, they haven't lost a game since the 2004 Olympics. Warm-ups, they lost 2 in a row. They lost to Nigeria and they lost to Australia. Olympic time comes, they lose their first game to France. This is insane. I've never seen a USA team perform this poorly. Still won gold. Because they do still have better talent. Although France had Rudy Gobert, Evan Fournier, and Frank Ntilikina, the French GOAT, they still didn't manage to win. Australia, I think, got their first medal. They did so well. Come on, beat Slovenia by quite comfortably in the third bronze medal game. Opals didn't do the best. Who won the... I don't know who won women's basketball.
I don't really care,
it was US women's. It was Deladon and the women's team. That's the only WNBA player I knew from that team. So that was quite big. It's showing USA basketball is not quite spectacle it used to be. It didn't have the talent though that it could have had. Didn't have LeBron, Harden, Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard, all them. Steph Curry, but that was definitely good. That was a good event. It was a good event. God damn, we keep. All right, what's Isaac saying?
We'll take some questions.
BMX winner was cool too. I didn't watch the BMX.
Yeah.
Sorry, so I don't really know about that.
What the fuck?
Paralympic skateboarding. I did see a guy do a 5.0 with no legs on a skateboard. It was.
What did they just like strap in?
Nah, it's like he like jumps up and then like had to lean back. It was really cool. There's a guy called Wheels. I'm not sure if you heard of him. Wheels. He's this guy that does like wheelchair stuff. It's so cool. First wheelchair guy to jump a mega ramp, I believe, was Bob Burnquist's backyard. I think he backflipped it. I can't remember though. He either attempted a backflip, couldn't do it, or he just didn't do one. I can't really remember.
So what we're going to do now is go to a quick break, and then we'll be back for the Trackmania Turbo Famous segment.
This is a long ass podcast.
1 minute break.
No, that was you. Yeah, you can do better than a 5-0. You do like crooked grinds and
All right. So we'll be back in a minute. I keep promise.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think promise. See you guys in a bit.